What up guys, Daniel here with Hardgainer Training. In this first episode, we're going to take a look at what it actually means to be a hardgainer. Is being a hardgainer even a thing, or is it just a lame excuse to not put in the work that is required? When I started lifting, it didn't take me very long to realize that some of my buddies at the gym, who did the exact same things that I was doing, got way bigger and faster results. And when I started looking for solutions, that's when I came across the term hardgainer, someone having a hard time gaining muscle. All those years ago, the popular belief used to be that the main reason for being a hardgainer was having a fast metabolism, and therefore all hardgainers were supposed to limit themselves to compound lifts and eat all the calories they could get their hands on. But I never had a super fast metabolism, so that approach only helped me gain more fat than muscle, which is why I started doing extensive research of my own, and here we are today. Let me tell you, whether you have a fast metabolism or not, the number one genetic component that will determine how much muscle you can gain and how fast you can gain that extra muscle is your muscle fiber composition. This is the amount of muscle fibers and the proportion of fiber types that you were born with. Basically, the more fibers you have, the bigger you will get from each growth stimulus because a bigger bundle of muscle fibers is growing with each lifting session. You should also be aware that there are two types of muscle fibers. Slow twitch fibers, also known as type 1 fibers, are made for endurance activities, fatigue slowly, and have a somewhat limited growth potential. Fast twitch fibers, also known as type 2 fibers, are made for activities that require more strength and force output, fatigue quickly, and have a whopping 50% higher growth potential according to many scientists. People with a higher proportion of fast twitch fibers on top of an overall bigger amount of muscle fibers are extra lucky, and they're the ones who can get really huge. And yes, there are more genetic components to muscle growth. For example, if you also happen to have a faster metabolism, you do have to support your gains with more calories, and you should eat more frequently. But no calories or compound lifts will ever make up for having fewer muscle fibers than someone with amazing genetics. And you can definitely not overcome your genetics by applying some magic workout method specifically designed for hardgainers. The key for every hardgainer is to take an honest look at yourself, accept your genetics for what they are, and focus on becoming the best version of yourself by setting achievable goals within your genetic means and following the correct training principles. There is no shame in being a hardgainer, and there's no shortage of celebrities who will never be the biggest guys in the room but who still have an amazing physique. So why not aspire to look like someone with similar genetics and set yourself realistic milestones to get there? Building muscle takes time and effort, especially when you have fewer muscle fibers to work with. So here are 5 tips to get you the most bang for your buck at the gym. Number 1. Make sure you set a proper growth stimulus in every lifting session by choosing exercises that allow you to safely push yourself close enough to muscle failure. If you don't perform your sets with enough intensity, it doesn't matter if you do 1 set or 100, they're all useless. Number 2. Tapping into your precious fast twitch fibers and taking them close enough to failure can be achieved a lot easier by choosing heavier loads, that is somewhere in the 5 to 10 rep range. Just make sure you warm up properly and be careful with advanced intensity techniques when using heavier loads, because tendon injuries will slow you down for a long time. Number 3. Take long enough breaks between sets to make all your working sets as effective as possible. Number 4. Use the right combination of loading, intensity of effort, volume per workout, and training frequency to keep making progress and track yourself as you do that. Number 5. Make sure you also establish your calorie and nutrient needs based on your physical attributes and your specific goal, and track these requirements versus your actual consumption. The tracker tool that you can download on my website makes this whole process very easy and intuitive, especially when you follow the full course curriculum at Hardgainer Training, which by the way you can grab almost for free during launch time, so you can learn all the basics over the holiday season and start the new year with a powerful transformation for next summer. I will also keep sharing regular tips and tricks right here, so feel free to subscribe and get yourself notified whenever I do that. Alright guys, that about wraps it up for today, and always remember, work hard, work smart, and stay focused.